Yo, welcome to another episode of the Smoke Clearz podcast. I'm your boy Sweet Lou.
And I'm your boy B Reed.
What's good, Reed?
Nothing, man. Just out here wondering why niggas ain't giving my boy Ray J more respect in the game, man.
Oh, yeah.
Founding father, man. You don't get enough respect, man.
Yeah, I heard with the Raycon headphones and shit.
Yeah, man. I was listening to that Vince Staples interview from about 4 years ago where he was really breaking down why Ray J will never take an L in the game.
Ray J won't take no L's, huh?
Niggas laugh at him, but when you really start looking at Ray J's resume, man, my nigga Ray J launched Kim Kardashian's career. That's an empire right there. He launched a whole empire off that tape. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, what really though, what they saying is that Nick Cannon was in there first though.
Hey, listen, I don't got no problem with Nick Cannon. I think the two people in the community that get the least amount of respect that should is Ray J and Nick Cannon.
I mean, Nick Cannon don't get no respect.
Yeah, Nick Cannon is out here launching niggas' careers. He putting black people on, wilding out to put on some of the best comedians. He's taking the battle rappers. He putting them on wilding out and did movies. He's the first dude to knock down Mariah Carey. You know, he was not the first dude. He wifed Mariah Carey. You know,
that was wife her up.
That was a dream. What's the other chick that he played in that movie with?
Christina Milian.
You know, that he popped up. His resume of the chicks he done knocked down is crazy. He put people on. Ray J building empires, man. So why we don't respect these guys, man? What's going on?
Because they ain't considered cool, man. Because, you know, Nick Cannon came from Nickelodeon, so he considered corny. I fucks with Nick Cannon. You know what I'm saying? But
he cool now. I mean, when he married Mariah Carey was popping. You can't just be a cornball. You know, Mariah Carey was Mariah Carey.
Maybe she like cornballs, though.
She
might fuck with corny ass niggas. I mean, and then Ray J, he just Moesha little brother. That's all he is.
Man, Moesha has been out of here for years, man. Ray J's career has way surpassed Brandy.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Ray J is Moesha little brother. That's all he will always ever known be for.
But Moesha ain't hot no more. He's hotter than Moesha. He just got the right to Suge's movie.
Yeah, but Moesha retired on her own liberties. You know, so she was like, "Fuck it, I don't need this shit," because. You know,
she need it though.
No, she don't.
Yeah, she does.
She got money, bro.
That's because she married that producer and divorced that producer.
But nigga,
she out here running niggas over with cars.
But she got, you know, because she wrote her own shit though. So she got residuals, nigga.
So you saying my nigga?
She probably wrote Ray J shit.
You saying my nigga Ray J don't write his own shit?
I'm definitely.
I know that nigga writes his shit. I heard his songs. He definitely write his shit. You think somebody wrote that? I hit it first.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about his studio shit.
Okay,
you know
what about the diss song you made to Bobby Brown talking about how he fucking Whitney?
Maybe be true.
Oh, it was true. That's what I'm saying. This nigga Ray J did some incredible shit. That's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is, as a community, we need to embrace Ray J and Nick Cannon as legends. They're legendary status now, man.
I don't fuck with Love and Hip Hop. I can't fuck with Ray J.
Hey, he made that shit.
He did. He did.
Hey, what about For the Love of Ray J?
Hey, but Flavor Flav was in there first, though.
Yeah,
Flavor of Love, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Flavor of Love, man. That
nigga. He was out there checking for all the widowers of 53 and up. You know what I'm saying? Flavor Flav was on that thing first.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Desperate you fuck around with Flavor Flav. But all right, man, that's all I want to say. We need to give Ray J his flowers.
You basically saying for all the corny ass niggas out there in the world.
No, I'm saying that we need to change that stigma. That's the problem, is that when he was Moesha's little brother, he came out as a little dude and he was established as being corny and all this, and he can't shake that stigma. He's not corny anymore. Ray J ended Fabulous's career. You know what I'm saying? He told he gonna smack him on sight. Ray J got one of the best rants in history. That Hot 97 rant. Hey, when the last time has Fabulous released a hot single since Ray J shut him down?
Yeah, hey, Fab been out there, bro. He out there hot with the mixtapes and the hits.
Hey, man, that's only because of the blessing of Ray J. You know, Ray J blessed him. You know he took the goons off of him. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. Let's get into some Jason Mitchell shit. Talk about corny ass niggas, man.
Jason definitely corny, bro.
He corny, bro.
So he did the Hot 97 interview.
Breakfast Club.
Oh, the Breakfast Club interview, where he's basically saying all these allegations were misunderstandings, and it all came from the Netflix thing and spiraled out of control. Basically, is that right?
I mean, yeah, it's something similar to that. Basically, what he's saying is like, because there was talks that
the Desperado movie,
Desperado movie that came on Netflix. There was talks about him having problems and issues on The Chi season 1. He said that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, but it started out at The Chi, and then it followed over to Desperados because there were so many complaints from The Chi. You know what I'm saying? That when they got the first complaint from Desperados, they was like, look, man, we're just going to just part ways with you because...
But he said that, which that didn't make sense. He said, well, no, man, I'll take it. He said that Disney bought out Showtime. So when Disney bought out Showtime, they found out the shit about what happened on Desperados. Right. So they released him they didn't renew his contract. He said he was asking for more money and that his contract was up. So they chose not to re-sign him and give him the money because of the things that happened on Desperados because it's Disney and they didn't want to be associated with it during the Me Too movement.
Right, I got you.
I don't know if that's true or not, but the question is, I hadn't really seen the chick from The Chi make a statement. He's saying that she didn't leave because of him. She left because she had a better deal. But I thought it was something I read saying that her boyfriend had to come up on set because of the shit he was doing.
It was talks that she had her boyfriend coming up on set season 2 because she felt so uncomfortable. What I think happened is like she probably told HR in confidence, and HR can't release any statement saying that she said this.
So they leaked some reports.
So they not even leak reports. They were just like, look, this is what happened. And then he's saying, well, she didn't come out and say anything. Well, I think she did. She just didn't say it publicly. She probably pulled HR to the side. Look, this is what's going on. This is how I feel uncomfortable. Blah blah blah. And then when she got a second opportunity or something better came along, she was like, fuck it, I'm out. Yeah, because y'all didn't get rid of this nigga, so I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
So I guess the real question here is, do you believe him?
Hell no.
I think he lied.
You know what I'm saying?
He looked like he lied.
Bro, look, it was so many contradictions in this interview. Like he's saying like he don't know what the allegations was, but he could be guilty of something else. Nigga, if I don't know what the fuck I did, how the fuck am I guilty?
Listen, I'm gonna say if I ever made anybody feel uncomfortable, I apologize.
Right, and that's how you know. That's how you know he on some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like to be honest, I think Lena Waithe, since it was her production and shit, I feel like she was the one that's like, you know what, just keep this shit quiet. Let's just let everybody exit it out. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't holding back information, but at the same time, she wasn't out to try to slander the nigga's name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, her response to when all this stuff went down, that's what makes me think all of it's legit. Because she was really taking responsibility. She took a lot of heat for it. And I don't think she's taking all that heat for, false accusations. She even talked about in season 1 when it happened, that's why she changed the studio, the manager of the studio or whatever, to a black woman. And then when they changed it to a black woman, she kind of made it seem like he started doing that shit to her, to the studio person.
But she got fired though too, because
she didn't report it either.
Well, no, she reported she wasn't supposed to bring the shit up, and she brought the shit up, so they let her go. Yeah. So, but like I said, I think Lena was just more like, you know what? Look, let's just nip this shit out, get rid of these motherfuckers. But she wasn't out there trying to ruin this nigga's career. She was hoping that, look, go ahead and find you something else, we cool, like, but you can't work here no more type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you think he about ready to rebound? He's doing Breakfast Club. Did he say why he was doing Breakfast Club?
No,
he got some project coming out.
I guarantee he did Breakfast Club because he ain't got shit else popping. So he wanted to try to get out and clear his name.
He has to have some type of settlements going on, and probably got confidentiality agreements linked to those settlements. So if you have a confidentiality agreement linked to the settlements, then it kind of works out in your favor because now you can go on this apology tour and people can't really say anything against it as long as you don't violate the terms by saying something you ain't supposed to. That's why, I wish her the best and I apologize to everybody. He's not saying anything. He's not really contesting it, but he's not saying he did it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, look, he the only good thing he said was that, he shouldn't have put himself in those predicament situations. That was good. But it was like all the other shit you could tell was like he wanted to tell his side of the story so damn bad, you know what I mean?
Can't. That's why I said
but you can't because it's like you gonna contradict yourself and you gonna fuck up. So just like he should have went on there and just Well,
it's the apologies. He's trying to get back in the game, so he has to do that. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but his apologies is he's
well, you can't apologize.
What he's doing backhanded sincereness.
You can't admit fault either. You have to maintain your innocence.
Well, shit, he already did that. He fucked up, because he was like, I don't know what the allegations were, but I am guilty though.
No, he didn't. He said if I ever made anyone feel uncomfortable, then I apologize for that. He never admitted guilt for any of those occasions.
Yeah, but he was in some bullshit. Taking on girl back to our hotel room or whatever. What the fuck y'all doing? You got a girlfriend, right? She got a boyfriend.
He said he took her home, and they said that he text messaged her boyfriend to get the address.
But then he came back with it because he made it seem like the boyfriend was at the house and he was just looking for directions. Oh. Then he came back with it and was like, oh, well, the boyfriend was out of town. And my girlfriend wasn't there yet. So what the fuck y'all doing chilling then?
And she was drunk.
Which means you was drunk too. You know what I'm saying? So
what
y'all doing?
I would hope not, because he was the one driving. So maybe that's even worse. If she drunk, he not drunk, you in her house. This is already a recipe for disaster.
Exactly. And then you know, I'm sorry, I just don't feel like females is out here, you know, making accusations of somebody just trying to be a good dude and, you know, take someone home.
Well, you know, I don't want to jump on and say guilty, but when you have so much smoke, it's got to be fire.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you're guilty. I'm just saying, like, bro, if I did you a solid, you drunk, we in a foreign, we're not in the United States, and I gave you a ride home, that's kind of fucked up if you just making up some shit talking about I harassed you, or she didn't. There's no. He didn't say what she accused him of, but accusing him of anything at that point is fucked up. That's all I'm saying.
He's definitely trying to flip everything in his favor. So I don't.
And you're right about that confidentiality, because he making it seem like he cool with everybody, and they can't say otherwise
that's what I'm saying. If you listen to the language, what he's saying, he's not admitting fault to anything, and he's also not throwing them under the bus. So he kind of defended himself while also bigging them up. Oh, yeah, you know, she's a strong black woman. If I ever did something to her, she'll put me in my place right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she
the fuck out of here with that.
Oh, nah, she left because she had a better opportunity. It had nothing to do with me. They try to blame. She went to go get that money, girl. You know?
And now, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say this, but they done fucked up a good show because they was having a good run.
Oh, no, it's good. Lala on there now. Lala about to say the show with her acting, man.
Yeah, Lala gonna fuck up. Boy, you know how happy I was when Lala got popped.
Spoiler alert.
On Power. If you ain't seen it by now, you ain't no fan. That was 3 weeks ago.
That's true.
Lala got popped, nigga. I was so happy. Nigga, Keisha was weak as fuck. Okay, she was a poser. You do not belong in the game. Okay,
and that was like the weakest writing ever. Like, you pulled her over, they take her son, and she just signed the papers on the spot. They ain't gonna take it to the station
because they were showing how weak she was, bro. She was weak as fuck.
You ain't gonna go to the
station.
You
think Tasha going for that shit? Tasha ain't going.
You ain't asking for your lawyer. You just go sign.
Cause she don't look. That's what people. There's people that don't have nothing to do with the game and don't know the law and shit like that. That's how they fall. That's how they get them.
She don't even know if she's on the mortgage. Or she don't even know if she's on the house that's bought in cash. Nope. So when the house gets bought, you don't ask Tommy, did you buy it in cash? Mm-mm. Do we have a mortgage?
She's stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
She's stupid.
Oh, you're on the mortgage. You're not gonna go check?
She's stupid, bro.
Let me go check first to get back. Let me see if I'm on the mortgage.
She's stupid. Okay?
That was terrible writing, bro.
I mean, but that's real life though. That's real life.
Also got your boy, what's his name? His show was awful. What's comedian?
Lil Rel?
Got Lil Rel. Man, I tried to ride with Lil Rel.
Bro, I didn't even give Lil Rel shit a chance, bro.
Well, when
Gerard Carmichael came on, it was like, you know,
I helped, but I ain't really got no responsibility for this shit.
That nigga trying to clear his name so quick, boy.
I'm more just a consultant. They do whatever they want to do.
Hey, but look, he a real nigga though, because he went on there and he wrote some shit, and he was like, nigga, this is all I can do. Yeah. That's all I can do for you, bro.
He probably wrote the gang members, the one with the gang members, but then he wanted to do the Martin shit. He wanted to do characters. Those characters wasn't funny. I didn't really like Just Hilarious. I ain't hating on her. She good on the internet. I just didn't like her.
But no, you can't fault Jess. Jess she was dealt a bad hand, bro.
I'm saying I don't know if she's a bad actor because the writing was so terrible.
That's what I'm saying. Like she was just in like. I mean, I'm gonna try to do what I can do. This is her first show, so she like this might be my big break. No, it ain't.
Yeah, she trying to. She may have saved it because some of the stuff she said was funny, but then Sinbad was the only funny person on there.
Man, look, you know Sinbad like this shit trash. Yeah, I'm about to improvise like a motherfucker.
I'm gonna make it work. You know, Sinbad and his brother was probably the only entertaining people. His shit, the characters and the acting and. That's neither here nor there. He's on the shot now. So you got Lil Rel, you got Lala coming to save the show. So it's in good hands, bro.
No, it's not. I feel
It's in
bad,
good
bro. I swear, I'm gonna watch like 2 episodes of this shit a week. I'm about to let it go.
But I didn't.
And you know that's not me.
I didn't like Jason Mitchell. I was starting not to like Jason Mitchell's character either. I was starting not to like his girl's plot. That whole side plot was starting to get on my nerves. Like the
her trying to be
her trying to renovate, him being a chef and start his own food truck and taking the money. Like I was out on that anyway. Then he was turning on him because he's trying to get out because he accepted the money. I like the other kid's storyline. His storyline was weak in first year. I mean, the first season.
You talking about the little man that's in school and he going to private school now?
Nah, I always liked his. I'm talking about the dude that was selling shoes.
Emmett.
Emmett's thing is actually coming up, so you can get rid of him and tell me more about Emmett. I'm cool with that because if Emmett takes over the food truck and he gets in debt with the gang members, I think that'll be more entertaining than Jason because Jason only has like one facial expression. You know what I'm saying? He's not a great actor, if we're being honest.
Nah, he's not.
Eazy-E was good, but then after that, all that shit's been trash to me. I mean,
I ain't really seen him too much of that. I mean, I ain't a fan like that.
What was the dude? The movie with the dude that had the perm. Is it ATL? Future did the soundtrack. Oh shit! It was kind of like it looked like Belly. I can't even think of the damn movie. He was in that too, though.
That's how terrible that nigga is.
The movie was awful. It was a remake, but it was terrible.
Look, and you know me, I'm always trying to support my brothers out here, but y'all gotta do better, bro. Y'all got to do better. What was that shit that we was talking about with T.I. and that shit was so fucking weak?
The Trap.
Come on.
They trying to make some noise off the Popeye shit. We know what you putting in there. You using our recipe.
Stop it. Stop it, bro.
Trying to eat off of Popeyes, man. Come on, man. That shit was...
Nigga, look, I don't care how many tweets you send out, man. People was not checking for the Trap.
Nah, the Trap was ass. But, man...
And then, look, then you go try to throw Lil Duval in there because he hot right now. He ain't really...
They didn't even use Lil Duval. Like, Lil Duval probably could have made the shit a lot funnier.
He was like, y'all ain't paying me, nigga. Yeah. This ain't my fee.
I mean, but he don't have to.
Because it would have been funny to me. I mean, no disrespect to Mike Epps. That's my man, but... You put Lil Duval in that, it probably gets a little more steam, even with that trash ass plot that
because Lil Duval's hot right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The plot is trash, so you put Lil Duval in Mike Epps' position. All right, people might be fucking with it just because Lil Duval, he hot, so we're gonna put whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, speaking of supporting, what you think of that Dolomite movie on Netflix?
Oh man, you know Eddie, man. Look, dude is funny as fuck. Nigga. He did his thing, bro. He did his thing, man. Look. Like I said, another black feature, man.
Now, did you ever watch the old Dolomite movies?
I didn't watch the old ones like from the 70s. I did watch the ones with Michael Jill White.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one where that's
Black Dynamite.
Oh, black. Well, it was a spoof.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But that nigga do no real karate though.
He cheating. That's cheating. You can't know cold karate. You don't Dolomite. You can't know real karate. That's just whooping them motherfucker.
Right. But I will be checking them out though, because the homie is from Arkansas, so we got a rep. You know what I'm saying.
Fort Smith. You know
Fort Smith in the house. You know what I'm saying. The fort.
Who knew rap was actually created from a nigga from Fort Smith?
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Y'all better give us our respect out here, man.
That's all they respect, man. The godfather of rap came from Fort Smith, a sharecropper.
Well, that nigga had some motherfucking lines in that thing, boy. But Eddie brought that shit together, man. Majority of the actors in there was black, so I'm always for that. You know what I'm saying? The shit was just hella funny. Came out, I mean, a lot of streams, a lot of people checked it out, so it was super dope. It really
I thought it was real inspiring. Just had a dude bet on himself, continue to bet on himself. Man, I don't know. They didn't age him, but it was acting like he was like in his 40s or something.
No, yeah, he was like, because shit, I can't remember the date, how old he was when he died. But like
I think it was 81 when he died. So
I think he didn't really because he had did other shit before he started making movies. You know what I'm saying?
Other shit.
Yeah, tried other shit.
The singing and all that shit that happened. But the taking that character, turning that character from being on stage to records, and then he pretty much took his royalties and all his money from records to gamble on being in the big screen. What I didn't like about it, I thought they should have shown, because they were trying to make it inspirational, say bet on yourself and stuff like that. Yeah. But I thought that they should have actually shown the time gap between him making that movie and then actually getting it into the theaters, because in the movie it looks like it's only like a month, a couple of months.
Nah, it was yeah. I mean, they didn't want to drag it on, but I got the sense that it was some time.
Yeah, like a lot of time.
It was like almost a year, right?
Yeah, they should have. I mean, you don't have to drag it on and show it. Like you do the same thing, but you can just timestamp it to say like a year and a half later. When he's in the studio with the Indiana, even when he's taking the phone calls and getting rejected and all that, you don't have to show it. But then when he's finally about to get his break, I thought they should say like 2 years later in Indiana, or show a date. You show when he, like if they started with 1973, just put like 1975, so you can see how much time it takes. Because the problem with today is everything's so microwave. Nobody want to take their time to actually put the time in and work and show that sometimes you invest in something, it may not pay off then, it may be considered a failure then, but at some point in time it can pay off. You have to continually put in time. Everything's not going to pop like that. Yeah. Everybody right today, if something doesn't pop immediately, then you want to move on to the next and not even try to keep pushing that. And
not only just that, but the whole betting on yourself thing, bro. Put yourself on. Yeah. Stop trying to ask niggas to put you on.
Yeah, that's what he did. I mean? Like, fuck it, I'm going to do it
myself. Yeah,
he
said, I'm just going to do it myself. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. He borrowed a little $250 from his aunt or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that was chump change.
He borrowed $30K from the label.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's because, he put himself in a position to do that, though. Because he had already had the act. He was selling the albums. So he's like, this is to show, what I got going. And he said, I need $30,000. But they told him, like, look. But see, and that's also what you call collateral. You know what I'm saying? He had his albums and all that shit. So they were like, we're going to take your royalties if this shit don't work. So he had something to put up.
Well, that's what like the record dude said. He was like, listen, I don't got no problem doing it because it ain't no risk to me, because if you fail, you're just not going to own your royalties for life. I'm going to recoup my money.
Right.
Like, but I'm telling you, you don't want to do this, because if you fail, you're going to be worse off than you were before, because you're still going to be touring and you're still going to be making these records just to pay us back, but you're not going to get anything off of it.
Yeah, well, he'll make the money off the tour, but he wouldn't make any money off the album.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they say. So when you hear like Pusha T talking about Lil Wayne and shit like that, what they're pretty much saying is these dudes shouldn't still be touring at their age. You should be able to sit back and not do anything and collect off your royalties on your record. But a lot of reason why these artists are still doing all these tours, because they actually have to tour to pay their bills. Yeah. R. Kelly actually, that's why he was tripping. Yeah. He has to tour to make his money, because he has one of the worst contracts. He didn't owe his royalties, and I guarantee that's from lawyer fees.
That's why R. Kelly had to do so many albums, because you got to think, you got to look at some of the rock and roll legends out there, they're still touring. They're touring to make money because they ain't put out no new music in fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
But they still got they hits to fall back on.
Yeah.
See, R. Kelly was lucky because he had so many hits. He had that to fall back on, because if he didn't have no hits, shit, he would have just been in jail a long time ago.
Yeah, but
he just prolonged the inevitable.
But I personally think it's also about recouping your money. If you put him in jail, you don't recoup the money that you put in, because to get his charges postponed for like those 5 years, that's a law team. The label was paying because they were eating off of him, so they're paying for those lawyer fees. You know what I'm saying? So for 5 years, getting that case postponed, to have those lawyers, they made him recoup that money and at the point where they got their money back, then they was like, well, fuck this nigga now. You know what I'm saying? They made their money back. They got his royalties. They're going to make money off his music forever. They already recoup what they put into. They're going to, you know what I'm saying? They got everything they don't need his body anymore. His body's not necessary anymore.
Hey, and that's terrible, nigga. Like, to have all that shit, bro, and you ain't seeing a dime off of it.
Not a dime. You had assets, but he didn't even own the assets that he's had. Like, he had the houses and the cars and the shit like that, but all that shit got taken away because he didn't own any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Man. Houses getting foreclosed on, you're making rent payments.
And ain't nobody buying them fucking houses anyway. Ain't nobody gonna be like, yeah, nigga, I bought this from R. Kelly. This R. Kelly shit.
Oh, somebody gonna buy that shit now that's in foreclosure. You get that motherfucker cheap.
Well, no, I'm talking about cheap. I'm talking about when he was trying to sell it.
No,
nigga, I ain't.
But I don't think he owned it though. The
Atlanta
one, I know he didn't.
No, he didn't own the Atlanta one, but there's the one in Chicago he owned for sure. That was one of his first cribs.
Yeah, that was one we had with his wife.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, fuck R. Kelly.
Yeah, man.
At general point, you know what I'm saying? That Dolomite movie cool. Fuck R. Kelly.
That shit was funny though. It had a lot of good cameos in it. Snoop was in it. T.I. was in it, man. But yeah, it's just a good story. And just let you know, man, no matter where you're from, man, you can always, do what the fuck you want to do. Shit, if you don't work for somebody, go work for yourself. But you got to get off your ass and do it. You can't just be like, yeah, I'm waiting for my man to put me on, you know what I'm saying?
Quit thinking, nigga, if you ain't successful by 30, your life is a failure. Nigga, you still got time. Niggas think they gonna die. I ain't gonna say it. I mean, you can die at any time.
You could.
I ain't saying that. But I'm saying niggas be like 32 thinking, man, I might as well just stop trying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep kicking. If one thing don't work, try something else, man. That's what he was doing.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, though, people they stuck on that one thing. They're like, this shit gonna pop. Nah, bro. Like if it's been 5 years, it's been 5 years. That's Dolomite. He was like, I tried singing, didn't work. I tried acting, didn't work. I tried to be stand-up comedian, didn't work. Yeah. He tried 10 different things. Then he finally found that thing that popped. And shit.
But even to find the thing that popped, he was MCing. You know what I'm saying?
He was doing his own shit. He was working.
He was pushing his shit, trying to get on the right. He wasn't just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga worked in a little stereo shop. You know what I'm saying? He was doing DJing at night. He was still getting his chips.
Yeah, he wasn't just sitting around waiting.
He wasn't like, yo, I'm just gonna sit here until somebody find out that this shit gonna pop. Nah, bro.
He was trying to get it in. So that's what it was pretty motivational for me. So
it was motivational and funny. I'm gonna watch that shit again. That shit.
I'm definitely gonna watch that shit.
I was dying, bro, because Eddie, you know what gets me with Eddie, man? Like, if you look, most of his shit that he be improv, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll start off saying some one thing, because like when I think about Life, that movie was just all improv. Him and Martin just improving the whole shit, and you could tell
that little clock shit was funny as shit.
Right, exactly. And but you could tell he did the same shit in this when he was talking to Snoop, and he was trying to get Snoop to play his records, and he wouldn't play his records. You could tell that shit was improv. That nigga, his facial expression, shit like that. That nigga just funny.
He got that bag from Netflix.
He did get that bag from Netflix, he talking about going back to stand-up.
No, he is. But you know, with Netflix, Netflix smart. If you're doing an original from, you can't just jump back in there no matter how famous you is. You got to do that tour. I was thinking that, man. I don't know if Eddie Murphy gonna be funny anymore. Then I watched that Seinfeld shit. That nigga still got it.
He still got it, for sure. He still got it. Yeah, that what's the riding in cars with comedians, drinking coffee and shit.
It's got some good episodes on there. But I was looking at that and just listening.
Yeah, that Eddie one was funny.
When he get his shit together on these little stand-up tours, and
the only thing I don't like him doing is SNL, because SNL is washed. You know what I'm saying? And it's just,
he did SNL.
No, he's going back to doing an SNL like one time SNL appearance.
But yeah, you got to do that though. I just hope they don't do the buckwheat shit. No,
they want to do all his old shit. They want him to do James Brown. They want him to do buckwheat. They want him to do.
I want to do some new shit, like some new modern shit. Like I don't want.
Ain't nobody on there funny no more. I mean, hey, shout out to Keenan though. He's still on that thing, rapping. Keenan's still funny. He's still rapping.
I like Keenan, and then after that, I just like the news shit with Che and.
Che, yeah.
What's the white kid's name? Che and
Pete Davidson.
Nah, I like Pete though. But Pete plays Pete. He don't do no
character. He don't do no character shit. That SNL shit is washed. But speaking of washed, they talking about the king is washed. Not the new king. Not the new king.
Not the new king.
The old king. Who's talking about LeBron.
He is washed.
Man, I don't think he washed, bro.
He ain't washed. He coasting.
Yeah. I think he just chilling, man. I don't think he washed. But I want these Laker fans to relax, man.
And the nigga had a triple-double, like a 30-point triple-double the other night.
And I want these Laker fans to relax, nigga. And I want these Cowboy fans to relax.
That ain't gonna happen.
Okay,
because the niggas always gonna fall back on their titles. The problem with Lakers and the problem with the Cowboys, niggas always gonna fall back. As long as you hold like the record for titles, I'm pretty sure it's probably the same thing.
But Boston hold the title for records though.
True.
Boston got 17, Lakers got 16.
But nigga, that's pretty close.
You ain't holding it though. Look. All I'm saying, it's early in the season, right? And
but isn't the Lakers? No, never mind. Celtics washed in the. I think in the record because they dominated like 9 straight in the 70s against Jerry West. Yeah. So go ahead.
But what I was saying is, look, I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm not gonna say he washed. I'm not gonna say. I mean, I am saying that Kawhi has come up and he got an argument for the best player in the NBA right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
I ain't gonna say he got. I think the niggas by far.
I mean, I'm just saying. But. I need these Laker fans to relax because everybody talking about they 6-1 right now.
So the real question is, who's more unreasonable, Lakers fans or Cowboys fans?
Oh, Cowboys fans by far. Now, actually, I don't even know if it's by far. I just say Cowboys fans because Cowboys fans ain't won nothing since the '90s, but every year they going to the motherfucking Super Bowl. Every year.
Yeah, I think that would be the biggest thing is that Cowboys fans ain't even sniffed shit since like 95. Like there's 25-year-old men and women and children that ain't never seen Cowboys success.
Let's not even mention that motherfucking the Patriots have ran the 21st century. Yeah, let's not even talk about that.
They're definitely America's team. Yeah. The Patriots is America's team, by far. But there's grown 25-year-old adults that ain't never seen the Cowboys win shit.
And they swear, hey, this is their year, man. This is their year.
Every year they damn year.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all niggas ain't beat.
So at least the Lakers did win in what, like 07, 08, like
07, 09, because Boston got them in 08.
Okay, so at least they've been relevant. You know, they had Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. They won in 2010. Yeah, they won 2010.
Hold on, what we say? 97? Oh yeah, it's 2000, 2007, 2010.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
That sounds funny. I don't know.
Because they went back to back. They went 08, 09, and 09 and 10.
Because
they beat Boston won and then Boston lost.
They beat the Magic, then they lost to Boston, then they came back and beat Boston with Kobe going 1 for 37.
Man, that's Paul Pierce weak boy. I don't even want to get me started. I'm a Boston fan. Paul Pierce weak as fuck because that nigga didn't show up in the fourth.
Nah, man, that was because Perkins got hurt. Man, they couldn't guard Powell and Bynum. That's back when Bynum before Bynum started messing with them sluts and blew out his knee. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, but Bynum
doing too much.
Bynum was on drugs, bro. Because you can't have that. How you go from 1 year being normal, nigga, to being like,
but you gotta remember,
being like Dennis Rodman weird, nigga.
But that's because what's the old owner Buss
Jerry
Buss.
Yeah.
That was the last hand-picked person by Jerry Buss. You know, he handpicked Kobe, but Kobe wasn't like that. But he handpicked Bynum, and Bynum was about that light. You know what I'm saying? Bynum was in them clubs with Buss. You know what I'm saying? Man. Buss got him on that cocaine. You know what I'm saying?
Turn it up.
You know what I'm saying? Put him in those whorehouses. That nigga couldn't. That's too much stimuli for that young man. He's only 18 when he came.
Man, look.
All that stimuli for that young man. He couldn't function right, man.
So where do you think the Lakers going to end up this year?
I mean, I still think I think they're better than I thought they were. I'll say that.
For sure. I would say that.
I was saying they'll be like a 7 or 8 seed, but after 7 now.
You said 7 or 8 seed?
No, I said I was saying 7 or 8 seed. As of right now, if they can stay healthy, I think they're a 4 or 5 seed.
Okay.
The problem is, I do not believe they're going to be healthy. I mean, in the last 2 weeks, Anthony Davis had 5 scares.
Yeah, 5 scares. Avery Bradley's down. Kuzma just came back.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But the main thing is LeBron and AD. And the problem is they gave up so much to get AD. Once AD goes down, that team is way worse than last year. I
don't know. I mean, Dwight Howard is looking promising. I mean, he ain't no Anthony Davis.
He is, but he's not Anthony Davis.
He ain't Anthony Davis. So he looking promising. He looking better than he's ever looked before.
Bro, you lost Lonzo, you lost Brandon Ingram, you lost Josh Hart.
And they over there cooking. Ingram just went for 40.
Yeah, they cooking. So you mean to tell me that
you gave up Julius Randle.
And you don't got Julius. So you mean to tell me you take AD out of that? Now you're going out there with Avery Bradley, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, LeBron, JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard. That team ain't doing nothing,
no defense, bro.
They ain't got no depth. Alex Caruso, now your starting point guard. You know what I'm saying?
Troy Daniels. Man. I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Nah, man.
I have no idea who that is.
Them niggas is dead if AD get hurt. And AD is going to get hurt. The problem is, the thing that you're hoping, if you're a Lakers fan, is how long is AD going to get hurt?
You hoping he get hurt before
the
All-Star break, yeah.
He gets hurt before Christmas.
Get that shit out the way, bro.
And it's a 10-game injury, something real light that he can recover. Because traditionally, if he can make it till Christmas, he holds up after Christmas. For some reason, he always gets hurt right before Christmas. That's a long-term injury.
All right, where the Cowboys gonna end up?
Cowboys. So the thing about the Cowboys is, yes, they look good. Yeah, they beat.
But they don't look good. You watch them Monday night.
So that's what I'm about to say. In Cowboys fandom mind,
okay,
they destroyed the Eagles, so they look good.
That's a one quality win
because now they're the leaders in the division. The problem is they played a shit schedule. You know what I'm saying? So they got like a half a game or 1 game up on the Eagles,
and y'all lost to the Jets.
And they lost to the Jets already. You see what I'm saying?
You lose to the Jets. And look, and I don't care what the score.
They lost to the Saints without Drew Brees.
I don't care what the score from Monday night says against the Giants.
They struggled.
That was a closer game. It didn't bust open until 5 minutes left in the fourth. You know what I'm saying?
So they had their tougher games ahead of
them. And that was because of a BS penalty. So if that don't happen, they might lose that game.
But that's what I'm saying. They got their tougher games ahead of them because I still think they got the Patriots.
They got the Vikings next week.
The Vikings.
The
they
Patriots,
got Seattle. They got no. They don't got Seattle. They got the Rams. Because Eagles play like Seattle. They got like the Rams. They're
San Francisco.
The toughest part of their schedule, I believe, is tougher than the Eagles because the Eagles get the team that they play. Like the Eagles hadn't played the Giants. They got them twice. They got the Miami Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? So the Eagles' backhead stretch looks better than the Cowboys, and the Cowboys aren't playing great. Plus Amari Stoudemire. I'm tripping. Plus Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's hurt.
Yeah, I missed it too.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga
said Amari Stoudemire. Your Siri came on. That's a government conspiracy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Amari Cooper don't look healthy. No. Dak looks like he's starting to regress a little bit. Zeke's still Zeke. You know what I'm saying? But that line, you know what I'm saying? They one injury away. You know what I'm saying? I think Tyron, what's his name? Tyron, whatever that.
Tavon Austin.
No, nigga. Why would I be talking about Tavon Austin?
Well, I don't know who the fuck Tyron is.
The nigga on the offensive line. He was from LSU. His name is like Tyron something.
Oh, Tyron Smith.
Yeah, Tyron Smith.
Okay, I got you.
That nigga. I said he was hurt early in the season. The center. He had
Vander Esch is out.
Yeah, Vander Esch is out now. Now you got Sean Lee, which next game he gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? He only good about 13 snaps.
And he's looking real slow right now.
I mean, he had 13 tackles I think last time, but then again he was playing the Giants.
Playing the Giants, man.
They did. They held Saquon at 28 yards though. 28
rushing. You forgot about that bust down 65-yard screen pass that nigga had.
Ain't nobody talking about that though.
I'm just saying. He still had 100 yards. He still had 100 all-purpose 100 yards.
So end of the day, you think the Cowboys fans are more delusional than the Lakers fans?
Oh no, for sure. What my question is, where the Cowboys gonna end up? Because they say they ain't going to the Super Bowl.
They ain't going to the fucking Super Bowl.
No, I don't even think they. I mean, I'm reluctant to say they ain't gonna make the playoffs.
That's the only reason
it's looking like that.
Only reason I'm gonna say they're not gonna make the playoffs because I don't think the wild card is gonna come from the NFC East. So if the wild card doesn't come from the NFC East, you only can get one in. And like I said, I think the Eagles' schedule is more favorable than the Cowboys. Now, Eagles just lost to Deshaun Jackson, which was, big for them. But I think the Eagles gonna win. I think the Eagles will end up winning that division just because they have an easier schedule on the back end.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, they still got the Redskins again. They got the Giants twice. They got the Miami Dolphins. They got more quality games. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know what? The Giants, they wouldn't be as bad as they are if Saquon wasn't out for 6 weeks.
No, I agree. They would be better.
They would be straight. I think they would probably most likely either be tied with the Cowboys lead the division.
I ain't saying that shit.
Nigga, they already won 3 games.
You said tied with the Cowboys.
No, I'm saying they probably would be ahead of the Cowboys. If you don't lose Saquon for the 6 weeks,
hell nah, man. Them niggas
you win more than 3 games.
No, they don't. Them niggas still trash.
Man, who your team? The Eagles?
The Eagles, nigga.
Y'all just got your ass whipped by the Cowboys.
So
35-14.
And we back. Then we came and whooped the Bills, which the Cowboys got to play the Bills. This is what I'm saying. If you look at the schedule, it looked like, yes, the Cowboys.
Don't. That's not a win. Beating the Bills. Look at their quarterback. They
but the Bills is a good team.
They got a good defensive team.
It doesn't matter. They're winning. They're like second and they're winning. So they're a good team. Y'all. Man, you're a Vikings fan. You ain't never seen good football in your life.
All I know is we 6-3, baby.
Okay, we'll see how.
We 6-3, and we got the Cowboys next week, which we're gonna get in that ass.
Thielen's out.
So
Cook came back to her, and Kirk Cousins your quarterback. Holler at me at the end of the season.
Look, man.
Holler at me.
Cook's still gonna do what he do.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay? Diggs, we gonna get it done, baby. I need Rudolph to step up. That's
Diggs had 1 catch for 12 yards without Thielen last week. 1 catch.
That's on Kirk Cousins' fault. He even said.
Okay, I just said Kirk Cousins your quarterback, and now you don't have Thielen to take the pressure off Diggs, so you can actually make Diggs have to run routes.
Rudolph just got to step up.
Nigga, Rudolph has been trash since the history of tight ends existed. That nigga's ass. Why'd y'all re-sign him?
I don't know, man. Wasn't nobody else available.
Wasn't nobody else. Wasn't no better options.
Pure loyalty.
We might as well sign our guy.
Like shit, he been rocking with us for this long. We know he can block like a motherfucker. I
send that nigga to the Patriots for a 6 so fast.
We know he can block like a motherfucker.
He can block.
You know what I'm saying?
He can block. Yeah, so.
All right, man. You know we can't do an episode without talking about this Trump shit.
Trump.
Oh, Rudy Giuliani, man, he gonna cooperate. We were just talking about snitches 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but you knew Rudy was gonna fold. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he a snitch.
Rudy Rudy just like, fuck it, man. I gotta protect what I gotta protect, man.
Yeah, but you know
I'm the governor. Oh no, he's the mayor. He's the mayor.
Oh, you talking about in New York?
Yeah, he's the mayor of New York.
How did Rudy fall off? Because Rudy had a lot. They were talking about Rudy for president at one time after that 9/11 shit.
Everybody died, man. Rudy 87 years old, dog. Like, you know, when
that motherfucker looked like he got another 25 years in him, though.
But I'm saying though, when all look, it's the recycle. You know what I'm saying? Look, all the people that was fucking with Rudy, they dying, boss. You know what I'm saying?
But he been fucking up too. How'd you go from being, you know, the dude that handled 9/11 so well to this? Like, how did you do that? Like, how did we get from A to B? I don't know how we got from A to B.
Because look, when you've been in your position for so long, you just like, I don't even give a fuck no more. You know what I'm saying? But the part is though, is these young bucks is like, we don't fuck with Rudy. So now, you know, so he put in a position where he's like, well, shit, now I gotta give off my ass.
Rudy don't even seem like he can keep his information straight. Every time this nigga's supposed to be the lawyer for the president, and he giving out more information than the general public.
Hey, this is the third lawyer that said, "Fuck it, man, I gotta go to the other side."
That's like you said. The people that adamantly defend Trump and say that there's nothing. You tell me how this is about to be the third lawyer to get jail time, but Trump is completely innocent.
Amen.
So no, you had Manafort, who was his campaign manager.
Right.
What was the other dude? The lawyer. Who they raided his shit.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't get Trump indicted, but he got like 7 other niggas indicted.
But because at that point, he was just telling just to be telling. Like, look, man. He pulled Takashi. He was like, look, I don't know nothing about Trump, but I got these other niggas over here around the block.
It came from the raid of his office. So when they raided his office, they found a bunch of shit, but it wasn't under the scope of the investigation of the, what was they calling that shit from Russia? Man, you know what I'm talking about. The last shit. The collusion. It wasn't under the collusion shit. So since it wasn't under the collusion, they couldn't actually go after people for that. So what he did was he referred those cases to like the FBI and the shit like that. So they got other people indicted. That's why when you start talking about that investigation of Trump, it didn't get Trump, but they got a lot of other motherfuckers from that shit.
Yeah.
And so a lot of it came from raiding that lawyer's office. That's when you found out a bunch of information. Some of them politicians was doing something dirty. A lot of them was doing payoffs just like Trump. You found out all that information when they raided that office. So it'll be interesting, man.
It's not looking good, boss.
Trump done took a lot of niggas down. He's still standing though.
He's still standing, dude.
That nigga Richard Nixon, man.
He is. But he ain't gonna give up though.
Yeah, he ain't gonna fight.
Y'all gonna have to remove mine.
That's what I said. I think even if he gets impeached, will he leave the office? I don't think he's gonna leave.
Nah, he gonna be like, fuck it.
Well, y'all gonna move me?
I'm gonna stay here until after this re-election.
Now the problem is he's fucked over like all the like the military and the armed forces. Mm-hmm. So usually, I mean, if a president was going to pull a coup and try to stay in, you at least want to be good on good terms with like the FBI, your Secret Service, the armed services. You know, you want to have some control over. But he's not even good with any of them.
He's not fucking with anybody right now.
One of them colonels will murk him so fast that he didn't leave the office and choke him out.
Be glad to.
As soon as they say he's impeached and he got to get out and he don't leave, one of them old school colonels gonna choke him the fuck out.
But you know, Trump, he wanted that action, boss, because he already trying to send the army to Mexico and shit to go against the drug cartel. He's just trying to do any and everything to save his ass right now.
He done burned too many bridges, man. So that's the problem. He ain't gonna have really.
I mean, not really. I mean, he's still good with Russia. You know what I'm saying? Look,
I guess you can always go there.
You always go there, shit.
But then if you ain't got no power, then you're just in debt to Russia. So you
but he already done put. But you know, Trump still got his money. He still got his businesses. You know what I'm saying? He done put
that nigga's in debt to Russia. So you know, if you go into the only reason that he's in debt to Russia, that's why he's trying to strike that deal to build shit over there because he can't get loans because he's defaulted on so many loans in America. He ain't got good credit. How you gonna be a billionaire and not have good credit? You answer that for me.
When you got $1 billion, you don't need good credit.
That nigga ain't got $1 billion. He might have $1 billion after before he came in.
I mean, he ain't got $1 billion liquid, but he worth $1 billion.
Nigga, no, he's not. He's doing that on his name. He's saying I can put my name on something and create $1 billion.
He can?
No, not necessarily.
Hey man, look,
man.
Donald J. Look,
man, listen. My question is this. So I understand politics, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, right.
I understand conservative politics and liberal politics, and you get your candidate and you stand on what your candidate. I understand it. Everybody plays that game. My problem is people that support Trump are like ignore the fact that he's a shitty person. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's talking about Trump politics. Like when I hear these discussions about Trump, it's rarely about his policies that he's putting in place and shit that. It's really that he's a shitty person. I don't understand how anybody can defend that Trump's not a shitty person. Man,
but look, I mean, he does have. Look, I didn't vote for Trump, but he does got some policies.
I don't care. Man. He's a shitty person. Like I don't care what his politics is.
So you rather have a decent person in office, but they can't get shit done?
I don't think any of them really get shit done. Like, I mean, it's only so much that the president can do. You would, if you're really focused on politics, you're going to make way more headway focusing on your local politicians getting in office, focusing on Congress, focusing on your senator. You can make way more progress in politics and getting your politics pushed along by focusing on that rather than the presidency. A lot of time the presidency is just for show. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much they can do. The Congress and Senate, the Senate especially, is only going to let the president do so much. So you're limited. That's what I thought in that collusion case that we talked about. Like one thing you learn in that collusion case is no matter what Trump was trying to do, there's only so much they're going to allow him to do. So the president has constraints on him. I'm not worried about the politics. It's only so much. Now, you get him in the second term, that's different. We talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
As long as he's not in his second term, he's in his first term, and you still have to ask for approval and get shit pushed through, then there's only so much they can do. So,
man, I get what you're saying, but there's still a lot of voters out there that's still going to vote for Trump, though.
I mean, they might. That's neither here nor there. I'm just wondering why are people that is conservative and, hardcore Christians, why do they support Trump so adamantly if you're a hardcore Christian and you about love, but then again, you're supporting this man because of his politics? You look at his track record.
Look, most of the
dude was a slumlord in the 80s. He turned off heat, hot water for 5 years, had rats and stuff in the building just to shut it down to build luxury condos.
Look, man, people were brought up Republicans, they vote Republican. I mean, that's the only answer I can give you. Like, they don't look at the arguments and say,
you can vote,
this is right, this is wrong. They say, nah, he's a Republican, so I got to vote for him.
But still, you can vote for whoever you want. Why are you defending him like it's politics, like it's political? It's not political. His family. They're bad people, bad human beings. So I don't understand if you're an adamant Christian, because most of these conservatives that are defending Trump and all this shit, they're doing on the basis of like Christianity, and you're a Christian and love and all that shit. How can you defend Trump? You can vote however you want. You can say you hate liberals, you hate their policies. Trump does have good policies, but how are you defending Trump Jr., Eric, Bonka, all these people as people? I would never put my name, but I wouldn't. I vote for Hillary because I didn't want Trump. I ain't gonna defend fucking Hillary.
I wouldn't vote for Hillary.
You know what I'm saying? Hillary out here stealing money and getting niggas murked. I ain't defending Hillary Clinton, but I'll vote for her because I don't want Trump in office. So least of evils, yeah, I vote for him. You ain't gonna have me in these streets defending Hillary Clinton, fighting for her.
Yeah, but if she won though, you'd have to do that. You'd be like, you voted for her.
I say I voted for her. I was like, yeah, I didn't want Trump. That would be my answer. Every time you say that, I say, yeah, you're right, but shit, I didn't want Trump.
It's terrible though.
It is. That's our system. That's our system though. So that's the difference. Like if Hillary would have gotten office, and then you were talking about how bad he is. Like, yeah, I voted for her, but whatever. I don't want Trump. I'm not gonna be every time somebody say something about Hillary on TV, I'm arguing with them like, Hillary's. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna have a Hillary sticker on my car.
You would though if Hillary has some good policies that was working though. You'd be like, we made the right decision.
No, I wouldn't, because she's not a good person. I would not.
Then why the fuck are you voting for it? Then?
Because there's only two options.
There's not two options. There's more options.
I voted for Bernie but after that, it's only two options. I'm not voting for Jill Stein. Why? Fuck, I'm voting for Jill Stein for. She ain't gonna win.
She ain't gonna win?
No.
She might if more people said, I'll vote for Jill Stein instead of voting for Hillary.
That's what happened. Then you end up splitting the votes. That's pretty much what the people that's running against Trump is saying. They're saying, hey, we know we can't win, but hopefully we can split the votes and take some votes away from him. It was so close last time, so if anybody gets in there and splits votes from Trump, he could lose. That's why the people conservatives that don't agree, those two dudes is running. Now, if you listen to them motherfuckers crazy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They are nuts. I would never vote for them, but they're pretty much saying that, hey, if we can split the votes, then he won't win.
He gonna be in there second term, man.
He ain't gonna be in there second. He ain't gonna survive. He might not survive the impeachment. How he gonna be in there second term? You just said you don't know if he survived the impeachment.
I said it's not looking good, but
how you gonna get out of it? You got motherfuckers turning cold against the dude that testified and said there was no quid pro quo. Came back and said there is quid pro quo. Yeah. I mean, he's pretty.
But you know, everybody right now is they
Trump
taking
pretty
their
much has
opportunity.
admitted it though.
They're taking the opportunity to jump ship. You know, that's what he was supposed to do.
But
you know, when if he gets out of this and he goes back, they're gonna be like, man, we was riding with you the whole time. You know, we just had to do this and had to do that.
So we all saw what happened when he was running for president. When the tide turned and it looked like he's gonna win, then people started jumping on his bandwagon. Mm-hmm. It's the opposite now. Before, we don't know all the information. We don't know what's about to come out, but you see people turning. And the fact that people are turning,
but there's people turning. There's also people that's not saying shit. They're just kind of just like
but we also talked about that's because they're directly tied to Trump, and they actually need Trump to win to stay in office because they ran their campaigns off of Trump. So I'm saying, so of course you're gonna stick with him. If you were one of the persons that got in there because of Trump, you ran your campaign, you're gonna definitely stick with him because you're tied to him. If he wins, you stay in. If he loses and get impeached, you're done. Because everything you've done to agree, what's that dude, Ron Paul or whatever? Mm-hmm. Of course he's going to be out there fighting. Because he's been in his back pocket the whole time. As soon as he's out and a person that's running against him going to say, oh, he supported a nigga that got impeached.
What Rudy going to do?
Oh, Rudy be lucky. Rudy going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Rudy ass is going to jail. He better be. Hey,
Rudy said he cooperating, bro.
The last two lawyers cooperating, they still got like 20 years.
He said cooperators, they ain't rats. They just helping out the government,
bro. That's what he said. A lawyer. He know when he lost. They put that evidence in front of him like that. He said, who you want me to tell on? What they say?
I got dirt on all these motherfuckers.
They put it in front of me. Said, all right, give me a cigarette and a Coke. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go down. We gonna be here for a while. You know what I'm saying?
He said, man, look, I need a legal pad. I need 6 legal pads and 3 pens, man. Let's go ahead and get this shit
6
done.
6 legal pads.
Get this shit done real quick.
A pack of menthols.
Smoking up a storm.
And leave me be. You know what I'm saying?
He probably going back, oh shit, man, look. Before this nigga even got in the office, he did this.
Let me tell you what he did when he was real estate agent. Oh, you want me to leave that out?
That's for another day.
I'm going to hold that. Y'all take 5 more years off. I give you some good shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you where the body's buried. Man, you know what I'm saying?
First course of action when we got in there, he did this. I had no choice. I had to let him do it.
I think Trump done, though, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, man, it's not looking good, but, you know, if anybody can overcome, it's Donald J.
That nigga did have a university that they told you was not a university and still swindled.
Still.
A couple of
you know what I'm saying?
So,
he did, boy, like, you know what I'm saying? And he got something up his sleeve, bro. He got to.
Nigga
you know
claimed
what I mean?
$1 billion in losses and wasn't even worth $1 billion in liquid.
Look, man. Hey. But I'll tell you what. It's not looking good, but hey. Yeah. And Nancy Pelosi on motherfucking she did a talk show the other day. She on his head.
Hey, Fox News has turned against him. Fox News has turned against him. I'm telling you, man, the tide is turning. I don't see how you can't agree. The tide is turning, and people know more. This tide would not be turning if people didn't know more. Inside, before it hadn't gotten out yet. But people know that more stuff is coming. That's why that dude turned his testimony. They have not presented everything they know yet because they don't want Trump to get ahead of it. They're really trying to take him down. So they're not letting all this shit leak. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Trump is fighting so hard to find out. It's like dudes that be cheating on their girlfriend. And the girl say, hey, I got something. First thing he want to know is what you got. Because you want to know what you want to defend. They ain't letting Trump know what they got. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he want to know who the whistleblower is. They trying to flush him out. They want to know a name. They want the news to tell him because they want to find as much information to discredit him as possible.
Hey, yo, it's everybody a soldier until they get into that motherfucking grand jury. Yeah, and the grand jury courtroom where it's just you and your lawyer. And
Trump,
they asking you them questions, man. You ain't.
They locking them doors.
You know
Trump like, oh, this is a partisan thing.
Yeah, like, oh, y'all can't be locking doors and shit.
Yeah. Y'all hiding information from the public. No, nigga, we hiding information from you. You know what I'm saying? We not you know.
No, for real. He don't like y'all can't be locking doors in this motherfucker.
It's my house.
What y'all doing? It's my house. No, bro. We about to we about to file a suit against this shit. They here locking doors. They asking questions that ain't got shit to do with with the investigation.
Then the nigga lost the suit.
He did lose the suit. He fighting for his life right now. We gonna see, man.
He fighting, man. He gonna have to resign, though, bro. The best thing for him to do is for him to resign.
He will never do that.
He will. I'm gonna tell you why he will. He will because at the end of the day, he's still about money and about business. So he don't want the impeachment tag to him because that can affect his business. It's kind of like getting out of the army with a dishonorable discharge. You had that tag to you, but if you go ahead and then you resign, you take 6 months off. And then you come back on the Jason Mitchell tour and tell them how all these niggas suckered you and lynched you. You know what I'm saying? And you still got your support. You can still go do your thing. Just let it cool over. And you know what I'm saying? You still got, now you got some real money.
But I don't think, it's got to be something else in the bag. I don't think he give a fuck about the impeachment tag, to be honest. Because they ain't stopping his day to day.
But because, once he's not president anymore, then he's out there on his own. You know what I'm saying? They can start.
But you got to think about all the favors he done already done for people. As soon as he got in that motherfucker, he was doing favors.
But you think these niggas is trustworthy in the office? You think that once he lose them that prestige and he can't hold... Because Trump ain't doing favors because he's a good guy. He done held some shit over a nigga's head. He done talked to him bad. Probably done slept with their wife. You know what I'm saying? Once he ain't got that power no more...
Yeah, but when it comes to putting money in your pocket though, bro... Cause you gotta think, man.
But
I do like Trump. He always gonna be in the mix somewhere. Even if he fall, he's still gonna rise up.
But he's also a person for himself.
But that's what I'm saying though. So like, if he take care of you, you don't reciprocate. Yeah, he might be down for now, but a couple years later, when he up again, he about to come looking for your ass. So you might as well just go ahead and do what you got to do. Yeah, let me make my move.
You put too much faith in it. You just think he gonna just bounce back.
I just know people, bro, and motherfuckers like Trump hold grudges, grudges, and they never forget.
But he got to bounce back. What makes you think he gonna bounce back?
Did Nixon ever bounce back? He done already filed bankruptcy 47 times. He done bounced back every single time.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
What you mean? He's still rich.
You're right. Like I said, the nigga got 258 lawsuits in one period. He
did no jail time.
I think from 2005 to 2016, he had like 30 labor lawsuits against him.
Ain't paid out a single dime.
He ain't paid taxes since 71.
Tell you, boss. All right, man. You got anything else?
Nah, man. That's all I got this week, man. Anything you looking forward to seeing this week?
I need to go check out that Black and Blue movie. I know it got not so good reviews, but people's going to check for it because it's a lot of people in the audience is giving good reviews, even though the people that are paid to go, this is what I understand. The people that get paid to go see movies, you know what I'm saying? All these movies they give awards to, they trash as fuck.
That's because they got an inherent bias, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not regular people going to see movies. They're talking about the art and how the picture look.
Fuck about that. I need a good storyline. I need some good actors. You know what I'm saying?
What my nigga Dolomite said, niggas come to see titties and kung fu.
And laugh.
They
came to laugh,
see titties, and kung fu.
That's it.
That's all I need.
But we were talking about Gemini Man. I was talking about how trash it was because it was garbage. But anyway, the audience said that it was, they gave it an 84%.
What?
The audience, man.
So that means
that it's still trash.
Hey,
still trash.
Sound like you only 50.
Nah, man.
What it sound like to me.
Look, and then I've heard people disappointed in Terminator.
What?
But, yeah.
You can't lose the Terminator. How you gonna lose with Terminator and you know the plot? You know what's gonna happen. It happened in 19 different Terminators. It's like going to see Halloween and being like, I'm disappointed with Michael Myers.
Look, I'm just telling you what the people say, man. And then
I don't even listen. I mean, truthfully, I don't even watch reviews. I don't even look at reviews because I know my taste is gonna be completely different.
Me too.
So I don't even look at it. I don't pay attention to it. When somebody tell me it's excellent and it's the best picture. Now, did you ever go watch Joker?
Yeah, I want to go see Joker.
When I first seen Joker, I thought it was bad. Then I watched it again. It's cool. It ain't
it's good. It's dark. It's good.
Yeah.
It starts off a little slow, but it's a great film, man. Joaquin did his thing.
Yeah, I like Joaquin. I mean, he played crazy very, very well, and it's different.
Too well.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's really got some shit. Cause a lot of that shit he kind of ad libbed, and people was like, "Oh, that's artsy." But it's kind of like Heath Ledger. You gotta be dark and twisted to do this. Like, you murder somebody. They said that scene where he's dancing in the bathroom was like ad-lib. So in your mind, you thinking, oh, it'd be cool if he just started dancing right here.
In the movie, he didn't kill nobody in the bathroom. You talking
about? When he killed them on the train, he ran and then he ran into the bathroom. When he was sitting in the bathroom, he started like doing that weird dance. And that the director was like, that wasn't even in the script. He just started doing that shit, and he was like, that would be good to be in the movie. And I was sitting there thinking, both you motherfuckers is crazy.
Because he showed did dance again when he killed that boy in his apartment.
Yeah, like that's like it's good for the movies, but there's something wrong with him. I can guarantee you that he's dark.
Yeah. I'm hoping that he comes back just for one, because they're talking about redoing the Batmans with Robert Pattinson and shit. I
think he'll be a good Batman.
I don't know, man. I've only seen him in the one little Twilight movie. I know they did like 5.
Yeah, they did.
I only seen him in the one, so I don't know his acting skill. I guess I need to watch a couple of his movies to make sure that he's straight. Because I was kind of pissed off about that. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, I just think it's his facial expression. Batman guy has that look. Like he has that facial expression for a black man, for Batman. He doesn't show like a lot of emotion. So even in that Twilight, he's playing like a soulless vampire, and he has that kind of empty look. So that was like 10 years ago or some shit like that. Now he's aged and got older.
That was trash.
It was trash. Right, man.
It was trash, man. Anyway, but I hope he comes back because I know he didn't sign on to, people like Joaquin Phoenix. They don't want to be typecast or set up a contract where they have to play the same character for years, you know what I mean? So hopefully he comes back because they set it up for another Joker movie, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that it's years later when Batman's around and, because obviously he breaks out of Arkham, that's where he was at.
Shit, he killed somebody.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, but like hopefully that comes back and he plays it again because I didn't think I could be able to watch anybody else play the Joker other than Heath because Heath Ledger did a great job. But Joaquin definitely stepped it up. Jared Leto, stop crying, nigga.
I want to see that.
Nah, bro. Jared. Don't get me wrong. It's the Suicide. Whoever directed Suicide Squad, it's their fault that Jared Leto didn't get the part. Stop blaming Joaquin Phoenix. It's the dude whoever directed Suicide Squad because they only gave him like 20 minutes of screen time.
But he was supposed to be in that Birds of a Prey movie, or he was supposed to be doing he was supposed to be doing a movie with the Harley Quinn chick.
And they said, fuck that.
And they kind of cut
him. They cut him out. But like I said, that's not Joaquin's fault. He's like, yo, they offered me. I ain't going to turn out a job because it going to hurt your feelings.
But Leto couldn't have did as good a job as Joaquin.
Nah. They were two different Jokers because his Joker was New Age Joker, which was cool. I was cool with the whole New Age Joker with the gold teeth and chain. I was cool with all that. But, nah. Sorry, boss. If you wouldn't have showed me the Joker, I would have been like, yeah, I fucks with Jared Leto, but no more. So.
Well, that's it for this episode of When the Smoke Clearz. We'll be back at you guys next week. You can always catch us episodes on Instagram at 2 Smart Network.
2 Smart Network.
Also on at When the Smoke Clearz.
Yeah.
You can get that shit, man. You gotta change that
shit. or you can just hit me on my hit me on my Instagram. He's got the glow, and we'll have all the info link in the bio.
Also, can catch us on YouTube. Just search 2 Smart Network, and we'll have on YouTube now. We're building, man.
Trying to come up out here.
That's it. That's all. Peace.
Later.